or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know what? You know what today? You know what it is? You know?
Moby Pop Monday.
Moby Pop Monday. And today is part one of part one because we did not have a 12 o'clock show.
Part one of part one.
We had some homework. We had to, part one of part one.
What do we have? 5, 7, 10.
We got 14,000 people in here today.
We had a lot of people. Oh, there we go. We got a lot of people. Welcome to Moby Pop Monday. Now that you can all hear me at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Wow, what a weekend, what a show, what a crew. If we can only get our crew, we can disperse them like sprinkles, not every day, not always a Monday.
Show camera 3, Dylan.
You can see our crew in the background. These are the guys. And there's Ev. Evelyn is with the guys. These are some big guys. They're so big, tall, that they have their own space now.
Wait to the camera,
guys.
And Teddy, grab a mic because we're going to be talking to you a little bit about what it is that we're doing over there. But I want to introduce them as well. We got some new platforms that are coming out. And the reason that today, of all days, to put this is because Moby Pop is coming out.
We've got our new Moby Pop spot, I think. Dylan, there's a new commercial for Moby Pop. And as always, the beginning of our 1 o'clock hour is sponsored by Moby Pop. So all you have to do is go to your text function, and the number is 55312, and type in CAFE, C-A-F-E, and you will get our Moby Pop. And we've got Jen G, the creator of Moby Pop joining us, and I'm excited because we have her new spot. We've got Susan Former with us. We've got a crew working on a new spot for the Art Radio Network here at the heart of Delray Gallery, so I'm very excited about that. Some new people. Hector's working on bringing guests forward, and a lot of things going on, Freddie.
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
I got the approval from, what's the name of it? Freebie?
Yes.
Freebie who?
Ride Freebie.
Ride Freebie.
Ride Freebie.
Ride Freebie.
F-R-E-E-B-E-E.
Yes. No, it says Freebie.
Freebie.
Freebie. Yeah. Fry Freebie. We got an approval. We're going to be having an ad in this thing so that you can come on down to the cafe, get a cup of coffee on us, and enjoy the show. And you can look at the beautiful artwork all around us. And we got approved. It's going to be sometime this week. I'm really excited about that.
Freebie is amazing. What Freebie is, it's a golf cart ride. It's electric, and it's sponsored by the CRA, and it's an app on your phone. You can download it. There are locations all over Florida, all the way up into Jacksonville. They're going to Tampa, Miami, Las Olas, now in Delray as well. There are 6 electric cars. One of them is ADA accessible, and you put in your app where you are, where you want to go, and it's all free. And it comes all the way up here to the heart of Delray Gallery. It actually goes all the way up to Dunkin' Donuts right near Walmart. So
all the way to Dunkin' Donuts, about 2 blocks from here, all the way to Dunkin' Donuts.
But the old ride shares didn't come up this far. They only stayed on Atlantic. So this one comes all the way up to us in the gallery.
And then we have Moby Pop on there that's coming out with their new stuff. So season is upon us. All the new stuff is coming out.
Season
all the good
here.
stuff. New commercials being played.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that new spot.
And then next time we'll do the Hector artwork. I'm having it done in a poster form, and I'm going to bring it with me so you can see the whole thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hector said it's all finished, and he's good. He's
It's
rolling
done.
on
It's
some
beautiful.
things.
Now I wanna ask Jen, people that have a business and get together to use your platform, why is it beneficial for them as a business? Not an individual, but as a business. Why is it beneficial for them?
Well, like any business, you really want to be able to engage with your clientele, your customers, and the way business is being done now, you have more engageability if you can meet them right where they're at on their phone. Additionally, you can really learn more about people when you can see a video, client testimonials, you can like go visit them. So this puts everything in one spot and puts you where your clients are at right on their phone.
Let me ask you a question, because people say, so it's like a website.
It is like a website.
It's like a website, right? It's like a website on your phone. And I say yes, but then I thought, well, it's really not. It is, but it's a digital Rolodex. So you don't even need a website. You don't even need to go to your computer, because you can send your card to people and they can open it as if it were a website.
That's right.
Correct?
So the way we wrote it, it's mini website technology. Oftentimes if you have a website, it's not mobile ready. It's mobile friendly, but then when you open it up, it looks different than it does on your desktop. So you lose dimensions, you lose your messaging because of the way it's formatted. We've circumvented all of that, and we just started using mini mobile website technology. And when you open it, it looks the same on your desktop as it looks on your phone, on any device. And you don't lose your messaging to your audience.
Do we have the spot, Dylan? I want to show the video so we can see what MobiPop is like. Teddy says yes. It's really a digital Rolodex, which I love that Hector came up with. We're going to play the spot. You'll talk us through it. And actually, I think we sent it to the radio station. They're going to start with that as well.
Did you send it?
We did, but he's got to find it first. And you've had some great new opportunities. You're working with Rockstar.
Yeah, so we started working with Rockstar Connect because you want to be able to make sure that people can capture other people's information. The whole reason you go networking is so that you can follow up later, right? So networking doesn't end at the event. That's where it really starts, so that you can follow up. If you don't have any cards, you can't follow up.
So here's
this
the
is a
new
new
spot.
spot.
There's a voiceover for it.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
And we're going to play the voiceover during the commercial. But this is really just showing how, when you're on the go, how you text it, how people can get it. You don't worry about all the paper cards. And then I want to ask you, you posted something about Scannable.
Yes.
Just yesterday I saw you posted this.
And so we can definitely talk about that, and that's one of the things that we're doing with Rockstar Connect as well. But the thing about MobiPop is we are really utilizing text message marketing. So when you build your list, you're able to engage with your clients and send them a landing page that can be a coupon, an announcement, an open house. Therefore, texts get read 98% of the time. And within the first 3 seconds, people read their text, versus email marketing, which is about 30% on the high end.
So it's really just getting people to get your MobiPop, and they open it up. And I love this graphic, because this is done for everybody who has the MobiPop. Everyone has their unique graphic. Then you text. The short code is always 55312, and then it's your name. Ours is easy, Cafe. Although people can't always pronounce it, they call it Caf. So now I spell it.
That's
Be specific.
C-A-L-F.
No, that's it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. In your world, yeah.
No, what I like about it is that you are assigned somebody that does the work for you.
Yes.
All you got to do is speak English.
Or,
Yeah.
Or not.
or not.
Or not.
In your case, no.
I was getting to that. All you got to do is speak some kind of language and tell them what you want, and they do it. And it's voila.
But MobiPop translates into other languages also, so that's not even a thing.
Right, so you can have your card when you send it via text. You can translate the text message into one of 9 languages, but anybody can write it in any language as long as you have that keyboard. I wrote one in German the other day.
Yeah, because you speak German.
Un poquito.
Un poquito Spanish. There you go.
And how do you say that in German? Just a little bit over there.
Listen, if you're listening to us on the radio, go to 55312 on your phone. Yeah, even and if you're driving, pull over. You know, I don't want any letters. And pull over 55312 and type in on the bottom where you send the message. Write the word CAFE, Cafe. If you can't get that right, give us a call at 881.
888
That too.
565 1470.
And we'll walk you through it. But download it. Look how easy it is, right? We got stuff in there for sponsors. You got stuff for, I mean, it's all over. It has everything. But the best part about this program is that somebody comes and does it for you.
because now you don't have to do it. And I love our card because it shows our shows live all the time.
Yes.
And then you can send it out. Everyone can have the information. I went to a networking event the other day, and I passed the cards out to our producers to make all these phone calls. I don't know if they did, but they're starting to make the phone calls.
There are people we got a whole production thing going over there. They're making phone calls.
I know, but you know, if I had just sent it to them, and I should have done that with the MobiPop, with my card, I should have just airdropped it. I really need to learn this whole technology on how to send it. I know it only works on iOS, but there's a percentage of that, and we're going to talk about that also. But you can actually take it and send it to a group of people with one button and airdrop it, and all they have to do is then accept it. It doesn't mean it's automatic. They actually have to go through the steps. So we're not spamming anyone. If you don't want it, you don't have to click on it.
We're what's called permission-based marketing. Therefore, it's etiquette, it's the law, and we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable and not be a part of something they don't want to be a part of. However, who wouldn't want to know when you're on or when you're doing a giveaway or how they can get coffee or come hang out with you? I come hang out with you guys all the time. I love
it's
it.
not enough.
Well, the important thing is if you have a great, Teddy, you all right? If you have a great program, like Susan has a great program, and you want the world to know what it is that you have to do. I mean, you know what it is to have a great program and nobody knows. And this gives you availability because you can take all the names on your phone and send this thing out.
Yes.
That's that thing you were talking
And
about.
we're going to work on that, yes.
And I read the instructions, and I told Dawn, you do it. But it isn't difficult. I mean, and it's useful because I must have 10,000 people on my phone.
The interesting thing with our system is you can take your already existing list of people who you connected with and import it into our system in a CSV while you grow your list as well. You don't have to start from zero. You could just take your list, import it, start making sure that you engage with them right away, and grow your list to people who maybe never met you and should know you.
Because you can engage in as many tech, and I get a few, different short codes, different food companies you order from, Bloomingdale's, always I get that going on, and they send you, there's a sale, there's something happening. Well, now you can do that with your own business card, with your MobiPop. You'll be able to integrate your system into your clients, not anyone else's database, into your database, and send the email or send the text message with appropriate transfers, and say, we're live. You can come for a cup of coffee. You can find us on Freebie, whatever.
Read the Gazette.
Whatever. There you go. Bathroom reading material, whatever it is.
Even Fuego.
Even Fuego.
So it's not a consistent business card. It's a business card with information that allows you to have activity on there ongoingly?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yes. So we keep a part of the card consistent. However, what we do is when you're doing like a text message campaign, we make a landing page that's specific for that campaign. Therefore, you can judge how that campaign did. Who was on your card? Did they pass your card to anyone? What did you get from that? And text messaging campaign has about a 602% return on investment.
Not 600, 602.
Because we read the studies. The other thing is we're the only
602%.
Yeah, 602% ROI.
Wow.
In this business, and we're gonna go to camera 3 because Teddy's talking to the pros over there. You got your camera. You can turn on Teddy. In this business, and Teddy is over there. They're working on a plan. They got a platform to go.
We do. We have multiple.
The funny thing is that I threw out a challenge today. We had a lot of people in studio today. We threw out a challenge today. I gave them a subject matter, and they have 4 hours to turn a commercial that I'm going to put on Comcast TV. Now, the object of the game here in the business world is exactly what she's doing. She came up with a platform, and it has multiple use. It isn't a use. And it's funny because I gave out a business card the other day to a person. I put my name on the back, the blue cards. When I left the event, the card was on the table. And I only gave out 1. So I walked up to the gentleman and says, I'm sorry, did you forget the card? He said, oh no, I took a picture of it. Now, did he, didn't he? I don't know. But when I called him the next day, he says, I'm sorry, you are.
Really?
True story. See, what's happening is that business cards, they're great because you're so used to putting things in your hand. That's great. Put it in your hand and then watch it go. This becomes part of your everyday.
Rub it on your meat. Put it in your hand, whatever you got.
That's our sponsor. Don't Joe. That's a sponsor from our coffee. Rub it on your meat is a piece of stuff. Don't get crazy on me. But the bottom line here is, if something happens on the card, like the show, does it activate and let people know on their phones because they have our card? Does it let them know that we're on the air?
Yes, we can do that multiple ways. One, they can do the follow me, and when you go on air, they become a fan of everybody. You can have fans, I have fans, you have fans. They then get a notification on their phone. But the other thing that I really like is the text messaging to let people remember, hey, Monday through Friday, spend some time with Dawn and Freddie and the interns at the Brooklyn Cafe. We're here, come have some coffee. It's engaging. It really makes your people, your viewers feel that you are with them. You're
part of the
them.
show.
Because what happens on social media a lot is if you don't see the feed, you forget. And I ran into somebody the other day and getting my hair done, and she says, and you air when? And I said, Monday through Friday. And we've known her for years. She said, you air every day? And I think people don't realize that even if they're on the show one day that week, they think that's the only day we air. But truly, we air 5 days a week, 12 to 2, Monday through Friday, right here in the studio. And people who we even know, right, out of sight, out of mind. Right, Jen? I think that's the beauty of MobiPop, is you can constantly get reminded.
Well, the nice thing is when you're getting reminded, you become proactive. And I have to apologize to people in Facebook Live because a lot of people do write in. And sometimes the kids will be working the board and sometimes they're not. But with this platform, I can actually text them even when I'm on the show.
Yes.
Which is a real cool idea. Now, if you're a business owner, let's start there because even if you're an individual, this is a great card to have. But if you're a business owner, it becomes a tool to grow your business and awareness, to do some of the stuff that needs to be done. And I'm glad that we have two of our sponsors on the show today. And we're going to talk about how to strengthen and increase and everything else because Susan is here. Now, Susan, we had some chit-chat with Susan when I took her to NN. Everybody loves Susan. Loved her. Now, can you imagine, that was word of mouth with two people, and they're putting the word out to everybody. Can you imagine you have a card that's able to do that for you? That's what I'm thinking about. That's why what they're doing over there is so successful because it's not only that little grain that's going to blow up and you're going to have a venue to do it.
They're all working together. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, more with MobiPop Monday. We've got Susan Forma and we've got Tracy from Healing Moments. I'm so excited because I spoke to Tracy. She's going to heal me. So give us a call, 888-565-1470. And boy, do you have a job ahead of you. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrow Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-9818, online at farrowlawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrow Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video, let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, Grace Under Pressure. That should be a name of a TV show. Jen once said that to me, and it kind of sticks.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
It should be Grace Under Pressure. I think that should be a new show we put on at WNN one night.
Grace Under
We
Pressure.
only need someone named Grace.
That sounds like a soap opera. It's like a soap opera.
That's pretty much what life is, I think.
Isn't it owning the business is grace under pressure? The more grace you show, the more pressure you can take.
Yes.
We talked with Jay on Friday talking about the businesses has changed. It's no longer about who's the smartest, who's the weakest. Now it's the one that can handle the most pressure.
Who has
is
the most
successful.
mental toughness is
That's
really
right.
business.
That's
100%.
right. People staying up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning working on computer software and sending out texts all over the place. Yeah, that's mental toughness.
At 1 a.m., I thought, oh my gosh, is she okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just up, and it occurred to me that I couldn't come today.
At 1 a.m., I'm like, if I get a text at 1 a.m. from somebody about the next day, it automatically red flag. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just busy.
It's a good thing she's not here.
Yeah, it's a good thing Jen
Do
G's
not
not here.
adjust your.
I know.
your
I
set.
was like, I can't come. They're like, oh, just how about a half hour? I'm like, I will make this work. There's always a workaround.
Because MobiPop is such a critical new technology that everybody needs for their business. If you're a solopreneur, if you are corporate, because you work with corporate accounts and
Yes.
everyone has a different landing page.
Yes.
So it can be for just you as your business. It can even be done for personal if you want to have that information out. Or as big as corporate international, or national.
Well, Healing Moments came up with a great idea for MobiPop
Yeah.
and how we can use other employees having different cards that drive everything to that business. And their card looks amazing.
I did not even know you had a MobiPop. So what's
I
your
do.
shortcut?
Well, it's still
working?
yeah, it's still in the works.
What's the shortcut?
It's
I
in
don't
the-
know. It's still in the works.
What's the concept going to be for different employees to have different cards?
Yeah, so Julia, my assistant, will have her own card, and her card will drive traffic to Healing Moments.
Yeah.
Because she's my assistant, so
Right.
she's spa coordinator now. So
And I know they did a great call with
They did.
Cherie.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that is being put on the card. And
I do so many different things. So I'm able to have a different card for every different, focus. Like I work with cancer patients. I work with post-surgery patients. I do a lot of work with depression and anxiety. So we'll be able to do different pages for different focuses.
And that's what's so amazing is people don't realize, and it's all from your phone, and you don't have to create it. You don't even need a web designer. So it's not even a crazy price like people. We should talk about that. People, you hire a web designer, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars, and SEO, and all of these things to go in these Google searches. With MobiPop, it's a flat fee to set it up, and then it's monthly, a very, very small monthly fee, depending on the package you get, and your people do it all.
we
So
do.
it's constantly
do
updated.
everything.
You don't have to, as the business owner, continue to update your card. For this nominal fee, you just say, this is what I want, and it's done.
And the fees really are, how often do you want your text campaigns? And the fees go from there because text messaging is very expensive. So as we always talk about, text message marketing is incredibly effective. And you can go do it yourself. You can go find a company, learn their system, create a landing page, get a graphic designer, figure out how many characters you can do. Then you have to change the landing page every time you do a campaign. Hopefully that you don't have your keyword, is gone and you can't use that. Oh, and by the way, run your business because that's really what you're supposed to be doing.
Well,
or
let me-
you could just
Right.
call us and we do everything for you.
Well, let me-
Especially for me, a small business owner, and I'm doing everything. This is perfect for me.
Well, let me ask you a question. I think the strategy, you take Healing Moments, the strategy behind what she does, because the first problem is that she does so many things. Okay. So you need a platform that is going to incorporate all the different things. But everything she does, she delivers differently.
Right.
You see, you got to be careful when you have a business what it is you're asking for. Because sometimes you're asking for the wrong thing or asking it the wrong way. It doesn't work. And the first thing out of your mouth, it didn't work. It didn't work because you put forward the wrong concept. You gave the wrong idea.
message.
You know, sometimes you're better at, I mean, I could share one of your Facebook pieces. I've never received so many texts from so many different people about me sharing one thing. Now, I had to look at that. Did I share the right thing? All of a sudden it started making me think. It was probably easier to put it on a generalized platform, like MobiPop, and just put it out there as a blast
As
or
a
a news
texting
blast.
blast.
Yep, because it changes dynamics on its delivery. And it's important that people understand, because I know people in this business who have been on this show are asking for certain things, they're asking for the wrong thing. And they ended up blowing up their own company because they asked for the wrong thing. And here you have that assistance. So if she doesn't want to deal with all that, do you tell, okay, these are the things you have to just pick what you want to deliver?
Well, we customize it to the clients. We would never say to our clients, look, we've looked at your business and these are the things you should highlight. We really do a pretty deep dive conversation with them. What is your bread and butter? What do you want to do? Who would you like to have, you know,
Who are you
come to
serving?
you?
Yeah.
What's your avatar look like? What age group? What, you know, is it just South Florida? Is it across the country? We really find out a lot.
Well, that's
about
tremendous. I mean, your business card, you order a business card from whoever for $25 a box. They don't ask you all that. Maybe the right color scheme on a business card. Maybe the wrong paper. I learned when I was a diabetic dying 3 years ago almost, I was buying the wrong water. The wrong water.
You buy
Who
the
the
wrong-
hell
yeah.
buys the wrong water? Me. Remember that? They took me on a tour of 500 different brands of water. There was only 2 I could drink.
And the other thing people are doing a lot, you know how we talked about the side hustle? People don't have one side hustle anymore,
20.
right? And so now they have these boutique website pages where you can order a litany of products from their website, and they're waiting for the website designer and the proper this and the proper that. You can do this with MobiPop, and I showed it to someone. I showed somebody that other card that your other client, and she went, "Oh my gosh, I want one of those." So I sent the information again, because if you're selling lashes, if you're selling magnets, if you're selling whatever it is, lotions and potions and perfumes,
Healing moments.
you can put everything on it. Well, Healing Moments is a spa, so you also have a
I have
location.
product and I have a location.
But there are people that don't even have a location anymore. So this can also be your virtual business card, and everything can be ordered through these cards.
Yeah.
Or you can go into Healing Moments. But there's so many uses for MobiPop. And for Susan, you have a couple things you work on as well.
Well, Susan's a new one.
Yeah.
She's a new deal.
I'm a new deal.
A new deal, a new
A new deal
adventure.
and an old deal.
And I wanted
Yes.
to introduce Susan to Tracy, because Tracy has so many healing modalities. And I trust
Perfect
her.
fit.
So sorry for Tracy that I trust her with my health. I spoke to her Saturday for 30 minutes. I said, "Listen, you know me." She says, "Yes, and this is how we're going to start to work with you, little." But when you trust somebody with your health, because there is nothing more important is your health, right?
That's right.
And you would need to keep your business going, and it's health. And I thought, wow, you guys could really work together. And we met Susan through Jen, and it all kind of comes full circle.
It
Which
does.
is really, but this is the beauty of networking.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't realize. It's more than going to an event. Jen, we worked with Jen. I met you through networking.
Right.
But we worked with Jen and MobiPop for a very long time, and then Jen brought us Susan, and then I met Tracy through Fem City. But now we can all sit together at this table and come together for many different platforms, for business, for health, for healing, for growth, for women empowerment. I know, for Freddie empowerment too. But there's so many things we get
well,
to
hold
do.
on. They treat men too.
Yes.
Everything at this table today, fortunately,
It's all for men as well.
involves men as well, not just women.
Exactly correct.
So it's a woman's world, but some of the men got to live in it.
I don't know about that. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I'm really big on the women's world. Sometimes, not so much. Sometimes I just want to put the blankets over your head and say, not today.
Well, you work with men, right?
Yes.
Well, you take care
Yes,
of men and
yeah.
everything else. Because I remember when I went to your place, it was earth moving. And you got to sort of go there to feel it and go through it.
Yes, it's an experience.
It is. And a lot of people tell me, oh, you know, you're snowballing me, you're blowing smoke up my dress. And that's just, yeah, I'll meet you there. Tell me, when you walk through those halls, you tell me that you're not going to be moved by some of the stuff that she does. You see, she's very clever, this one, because she knows what's going on. She's like Dr. Lee. She knows what's going on when you walk in. And then she goes right through you and she sees, okay, I see all this, and that. She knows exactly how to take care of issues. And sometimes it just requires sitting down and talking to Tracy, right? I mean, that was something that day, boy, I tell you. But it happens. It is what it is. So you have this great place, and the object of the game is to tell people come on down. And do you have to make an appointment to get there?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. The best thing is to call and make an appointment, because we can give you a little tour and do a little consult. I can get to know you rather than, we have people that walk in all the time. It's a very private, boutique kind of place. So when I have people there that I'm servicing, I would prefer to have time to meet when someone walks in. So typically they'll walk in and I'll say, let's set an appointment so we can spend time.
How long is a
Everyone
session?
knows you around town.
Yeah, everybody knows you.
I go out for dinner with my girlfriend. We're talking about something. She goes, "Oh yes, I know Tracy. I'm going to her for Reiki." And someone else, "Oh, I know Tracy." I said, "You do? I've been there for massage." Oh, and I said, "Do you know everybody?" Because you're like this quiet storm that until someone mentions your name. But that's the beautiful thing about the health perspective is you don't go around saying, "I know all of these people." It's up to the client to say, "I know Tracy," and then it opens the conversation. But it's really important when you're talking with a healthcare provider that they're not putting your stuff out on the street.
I'm going to tell you, everybody
It's
knows
really
you when you're
important,
good.
though. Well, that's
When
right.
you're good,
So I
everybody
was gonna
knows you.
say, Yep.
Because I went to eat on Sunday to this restaurant called Three Something or Another. And I sat there and we were talking about you. And the lady next to me says, "Oh, I go there." And lady across the way, "Hey, you go there?" Yeah. And the next thing I know, everybody's talking around me about your place. I go, "Holy
I got
smokes."
to tell you, people are getting a little jealous of that stone massage I go for. Because now I go to you a lot for therapy on my arm. And they said, "You got another massage? You got another massage?" I should just say yes.
No, she has to go into the whole explanation.
I don't, and I simplify, but I really do. And I should just say yes. Today I got the hot stone massage. Tomorrow I'm going for the infrared sauna.
Oh, you did the hot stones too?
See? That's exactly what I'm telling
I've
you.
heard about hot stones. I didn't know that was a true
Does
thing.
that.
That's a true thing?
It's a true thing.
Hot stone.
Yeah, it's great. Your muscles draw in the heat. They start to relax, and I don't have to do this and make you feel like I'm beating you up.
She doesn't have to do
She
that.
doesn't have to put her elbow through you. She
Mm.
just does hot stone massage.
You know,
I know.
hot
You
stones.
should really enjoy the benefits of our sponsors.
No, because
like
I snore.
get to.
I snore when I fall asleep, and I heard you fall asleep.
That's a compliment to a massage therapist.
Is it?
Yes,
I fall asleep.
for sure.
My
And it's
mother-
also the best sleep you'll ever get.
I know, but I hate it because I snore, and then when I wake up, everybody's laughing.
But the benefits of our sponsors, if you actually use them, because I really get to, we have MobiPop, and I get to use Tracy's services. You've used some of Susan's products.
I have.
I get to go see Dr. Lee. It truly takes a village. But there's so, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And a half.
I'm working on 2 villages. But we don't just talk about our sponsors. We actually use their products and their services, and we try them out. And I was talking to Don Pablo last week because when we decided to get a coffee line, we went through a lot of people that we met with.
Yes,
and
we
Freddie
did.
kept saying, "How about this one?" I said, "No." "Well, why? I like the name." I said, "No, it's got chemicals." We tried another one. Well, no, not that one either. It had to be authentic to our message. And this
Where's
is
the-
organic. It's from Honduras. It's done
Can we
right
get
here
that bag
in
over?
Florida.
The
They
yellow
bring
bag?
it over. The kindest people.
Okay.
So everything we work with has to be true to what we are. This happens to be a new coffee from Don Pablo, but that is bourbon infused. But
Now-
there is no bourbon in it. It has been cooked out. So don't worry, we're not promoting drinking bourbon in our coffee.
Now, the cool thing is that they have some gift boxes that we're going to put out here as well. And he said that he will put our bag. Now, he designed our bag, and he'll put some of their bags. We're going to have 6 different coffees.
That we're going
Coming.
to put out for the Christmas season.
Yes, because we're going to turn that into a coffee deal. So if you're watching or hearing today's show, you can come down to the Heart of Delray Art Gallery, and you can get a free cup of coffee and be part of the program.
Just ask for the Art Radio Network Studio. Get on your freebie. Go to your freebie app, Ride Freebie. Download the app. It'll take you right here.
You don't even have to spend gas for parking.
You know, we can even put a free cup of coffee on our MobiPop.
You could do a coupon. Have people come in with the digital coupon. That could be a text message campaign.
That's interesting. That's exactly what Freebie did. They put this code thing on there, you download it, and it lets them know that you got the coffee.
Do you know the funny thing is that surprised you when I said it?
No, it didn't surprise me.
Gosh.
It didn't. I think it's a great idea. I think anything in the business world is a great idea. You know, Susan has a great product. Tracy has a great product. I think anything and everything that you do a little bit above the rest is the change, is what you're looking for, especially with Season Upon Us.
Well, business, it's changing your business. It's up-leveling your business. And what is it in your business that's different? that people are going to remember you. And you're always going to see Jen at networking events because she's always working really hard, and you're going to give her 1 million cards, and she'll follow up, but then there are those people that don't follow up. I have a stack of business cards. I gave some to JP, I gave some to Tracy, I gave some to Captain, because there's so many you can't possibly follow up on all of them. But you need help, and MobiPop will help because you can get all of your information out there.
Now, I was going to ask the ladies, you ladies are business owners, you have your thing going on, you sell a Y, right? Why
Y.
use your product? The letter Y. Today's show is sponsored by the letter Y. So the Y, is it always now about the Y, or is it about making your Y bigger, or is it about changing your Y into Y plus, 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 plus? Because I think the business is all caught up to the same Y. I've never seen the letter Y used so much by so many different businesses. Everybody has a Y, otherwise you wouldn't be in business, right? So you need another edge. You need the Y plus. We should get a plus on that.
We can do that, but let's talk about that on the other side of this commercial
Oh,
break.
okay, Jane. You know, I used to say that when I had the Freddie Fixer show.
Yeah, I've never
I'll
said
see you on
that.
the other side.
We'll talk about that when we get back from commercial break. 888-565-1470. We're going to talk about what Susan's got cooking also. But download your MobiPop while we're going to commercial. Start a new text message. The number is 55312. And in the message, type in CAFE, C-A-F-E, to get all of our information. And to reach Jen, you can just type in POP.
That's it.
P-O-P. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
What's with all the excitement? Join us at Game of Axes, Boynton Beach. The game is simple and learning to throw is fun and easy. For more information, search our website, gameofaxes.com, or call us at 561-617-0120. With the help of our talented axe masters, you will be hitting bullseyes in no time. Game of Axes is located at 12550 South Military Trail. Let's get throwing!
Dr. Lee of Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic with a PhD in neuroscience. Her practice in acupuncture helps hormone balancing, total relaxation, diabetes, and inflammation. For additional questions or to schedule a free consultation, call Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic at 617 817-1910. Acupuncture and Chinese herbs are very effective in treating many ailments and diseases and have been used for thousands of years in China. Call today for your free consultation at 617-817-1910.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe. See what happens in an hour? It's like boom, 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 boom.
That's why we stopped doing an hour. We stopped doing an hour.
That's
It's
what
too
we're going to
fast.
do. But when we have 15 crew in here working on things,
I love
we
it.
have
I
things to
say
do.
an idea, you give me an idea, I say it to them, and boom, look at them.
I know Mondays
Look
are
at
like
them.
spectacular. We should make like Mondays work days.
It's like
Radio pop.
It's like NBC
Radio
over there.
pop.
And then you
Moby
got
Pop
people
Monday.
calling over here, and they're calling. This is like nuts here today.
I know. Moby Pop Monday for sure is what's going on here. We've got Susan, who's a new sponsor with us.
Yes.
Susan Forma. We're talking more health and wellness with these special patches.
Yes, these are patches. They are not transdermal, so the patch itself is sealed, and inside the patch is an organic crystal that, when placed on the body, activates your body's own stem cells.
Which is amazing.
And it does it via frequency, yes?
It does it via, frequency. It's just like if you would go outside in the sun has a certain wavelength, and that causes your body to activate the release of vitamin D. It's the same thing with these patches. Your body has its own infrared frequency that, when you put the patch on, is going to activate your own release of your own stem cells, and so much more.
And
So
it's
much more than that.
funny because we had Dr. Lee here, right, acupuncturist,
Yes.
and she picked 2 points of interest on my kidneys, which she wanted me to put.
Well, on kidney 6, which is an acupuncture point,
Yeah.
low down
Kidney
on
6.
the lower, not exactly on your kidneys, but
Well,
yes.
I told her to stick a pencil mark in there. Kidney 6, 7,
But how do you
8.
feel using the patches?
But check it out. So I took 2 patches. Normally you take 1, but Freddie's a meathead and took 2.
Yes.
And I said, what the hell? Let me try this. This woman's nuts. Let me just go. And I was talking to Gary, our salesman. And I'm looking at Gary, and about 3 minutes into the conversation, Gary begins to vibrate on me. I went, whoa, what the hell's going on here? And then all of a sudden, the back of my legs, where my hamstrings are, started to tingle. Now, call me crazy, but I had to hold on to the wall, and I had to sit down. And I called Susan over, and she says, yeah, because you're doing 2, you're increasing whatever. It went away, and I'm going to tell you, I have felt fantastic using these. Now, I've gone down to 1 because I'm a little afraid of using 2, but I can handle 2 in those areas. Now, I know that you move it around on different points.
Yeah, now the reason that she chose to put it there was because you mentioned you had neuropathy in
Yes,
both legs.
yes.
And so, being an acupuncturist, she said, well, neuropathy, that has to do with kidney point 6. Let's put them there. Most people wear it either on the back of their neck at the C7 area, just where your spine starts to jut out, or right beneath your belly button. Those are the typical areas, although you can wear it where you have pain. So my son had pain in his shoulder, and that was like back on his scapula. I put it right there, and the next morning he woke up and said 90% of the pain was gone, which was amazing. Now, not everybody feels something that quickly. It took me about a good 6 days, and I was skeptical. I kept saying to my friend who turned me onto it, I said, you know what, I don't feel anything. This is stupid. What is this? I don't believe it. And then I started to tell Tracy just before at a commercial, I said, after about 6 days, I realized something was missing. And the absence of the pain was so profound that I realized this chronic pain that I've had in my shoulder and my neck was gone. Like literally gone. And it has not come back since.
Is it mostly for pain relief?
No, it's pain relief is one of the biggest things. Neuropathy also responds very quickly, which is why Freddie had such a rapid response. Wound healing is fantastic. Energy. A lot of people have a lot more energy because the other thing that it's releasing is not only your stem cells, but glutathione, which is your super antioxidant in your body. And it also releases something, activates the release of your own GHK copper peptide. And this peptide is associated with things like healing anyone who has any lung infection, COPD. Now, again, we're not making any claims, but if you look up online and you look up GHK copper peptide, you will see information about things like COPD, wound healing, energy. When you have more antioxidants in your body, it creates more energy in your body.
It also sounds like it's anti-aging.
It is anti-aging.
Because you're regenerating things in your body.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is amazing therapy. Yes, it is in the anti-aging category. It's also in regenerative medicine category.
I need like 9.
And they say if you wear it consistently, meaning 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and then you put a fresh one on, in about 4 to 12 weeks, you will start noticing the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, which I'm looking forward to that.
Gonna have them on.
Yeah, but truly, as you age, what happens is that 60% of the stem cell production goes down. And so another way the inventor of this put it is that you lose access to about 8,000 different DNA cells that you have access to as a younger person. And so it reactivates your ability to access those cells, and of course, they're associated with a more youthful you. So vitality and energy and better sleep. That was something you mentioned too, right?
Yes, the better sleep is unreal.
Yes.
Now, I wanna make an example so that people understand away from the technical aspects.
Yes.
In the old day, we used to play football and baseball. Especially after a football game, they used to put us in an ice bath for 15 minutes if you can last. If you couldn't, you got up and left. But the ice bath, after I did the ice bath, and it was up to my neck in this cylinder thing, and I came out, man, I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel nothing. I was frozen.
I feel like that Seinfeld episode when they go into the ocean.
But yeah, but no shrinkage. But the funny thing is that in the day when you did this, right, nobody questioned about the damage that you're causing your body by doing this over and over. Now the pros still do it, but they do it a little bit different.
Why is that damaging to your body?
Because you go in there, you stay longer than 15 minutes, you can have all sorts of issues.
Well, it's like cryotherapy, right? You go in for 3.
Look at the football player that went in there, he stayed in too long, you have frostbite in his feet, okay? But what I'm trying to get to here is that the technology, I mean, when Tracy does a massage and she does it differently, the reason these things work is these are the advancements of what we used to do in the day. Epsom baths. My goodness gracious, at the football game, I used to tell my mother, give me the Epsom salt, and I used to pour it in there. I mean, pour it in there, not that 1 tablespoon. I used to pour it in there, and I kept staying in there and keep heating up the water because I live in an apartment house. Had to turn on the hot water. And it was hot. It was hot. And then I used to get up and take the cold baths. So these are techniques that we used to do back in the day, and these are different things that are being used today that cut from doing that, but work in that whole frequency.
What I like about the stem cell patch is it's not injectable. You're not injecting stem cells into your body. You're not taking them out of your body. You're not replacing them. This is all through transdermal. The products
it's not transdermal.
It's not transdermal. The product that some products that Tracy has are, but it's through your skin. You're not putting anything in your body that doesn't belong in your
it's
body.
photosynthesis.
Right. You're not injecting anything. You're not injecting somebody else's stem cells, which is extremely expensive, doesn't always work, and there's some risks involved.
And it's all over the place right now.
And this is fantastic. And what you said, everything that you were talking about, the ice, the heat, the everything, it all creates a chemical change, a biochemical change in your body.
Yes.
And this is something, light therapy has been around for a really, really long time. In fact, I spoke about on the last show, Egyptians used to take colored pieces of glass and shine it onto the skin, and the frequency of whatever color that light was used for healing. Nowadays, we have things like lasers, and it works in the same way. So if you have a red laser, it works with pain and inflammation. A green one is just for pain. Blue one for something else.
Pimples.
Acne.
Yeah, acne pimples, or the dentist uses a blue one in your mouth. And so this, the patch creates a certain light frequency that is reflected back onto the skin, and that's what creates a biochemical change.
And we use that technology. We're using the technology to just call other things every day. I mean, you go to the dentist, they put that little blue light in your mouth for like 20 minutes,
And
right?
you see, everything's getting more refined.
Yes.
You know,
more
everything
specific.
was right. Everything was thrown out there in this global
Yeah.
of anti-aging, health, and all these other. And now you see, people, their products are becoming much more defined. One product, one thing. MobiPop is your business marketing Rolodex on your phone. This is for stem cell growth, rejuvenation. Tracy has many products, but it helps your body heal inside out. People are becoming more specific and more, what do you call it, refined in what they're offering, which I really like, because you can't be all things to all people.
Right.
When you focus
Tracy,
on your specialty.
they want to know how you heat up the stones.
In water.
Really?
It's like a crock pot. They're basalt stones, so they're natural volcanic stones.
Uh-huh.
So you leave them in a crock pot. They're porous.
That's my idea of cooking. Let's give out some information.
I think they
yes,
pour
I'm going
the-
to make some stone soup
Pour
for
lava
you.
on you.
Stone soup and pickle. Tracy, how can people find Healing Moments?
At 3200 North Federal Highway in Boca, just south of Spanish River on Federal Highway, or call us 561-931-2187.
You're going to be joining us on Wednesday, I think, also?
Yes, I'll be here Wednesday.
And Susan, how do people find you?
They could call me for a free consultation, see how the patches can work for them at 561-929-1627.
And Jen, I don't know, are you joining us Wednesday also?
What,
Maybe.
What's Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Am I going to be there?
Wonderful Women's
It's a wonderful
Wednesday.
Women's Wednesday.
Again?
Well, one of the other Jen sponsors is joining us on Wednesday, Goodman JFS, so maybe Jen will be joining us with them.
Yes, you should come.
I will.
Don't leave me alone with these women.
How do people find you? I'm going to not say what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
You can go to your text function, start a new text. The number is 55312, and the message is POP, P-O-P.
And no business too big or too small for MobiPop. Even personal. I even think for these kids that are dating in the millennials, you know what? Get a good picture. When you're out in the job market, all you have to do is send somebody your card. Talk about making a different impression. Be really kind of cool. Maybe even college applications. There's so many different things to do.
Hey,
We could do anything.
Hey,
with it.
Troy, do 55312, put pop, check it out, because he's texting me like crazy. Check it out.
Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, at the heart of Delray Gallery in the Arts Radio Network studio.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.